Asia, it's a pleasure to see you. I feel like I've known you forever.
I know.
So now we get to just talk and chat.
Yeah.
So we know that you grew up in Vegas and were part of the Agassi Foundation's early programs. How did that environment shape you, not just as a player, but also as a person?
Yeah, a rare opportunity that I'm very grateful for. At a young age, I was taught discipline and to compete with grit and sportsmanship. And off court, Andre's whole thing is about giving back. So the wins are great, but it's nothing really without giving back. You know, it's empty without having a bigger picture.
You ever go back to the foundation and help out?
I do. Yes.
You do?
Yes. I just try and go there, and it's like red ball. Just getting started and keeping it fun for them. At these tournaments, you do have a lot of opportunities to sometimes go and see different programs and that kids days and all of that. So whenever those opportunities do arise, I make myself available.
So you play a lot of doubles. That requires communication, trust, strategy. What makes a great teammate on and off the court?
I would say communication is extremely important. You want to be able to trust and shared values.
You've had great success, Asia, recently, winning Queens and Indian Wells, some big, big titles. What did that mean to you, particularly at this stage in your career?
Yeah, winning Queens and Indian Wells, it's still so special. And Indian Wells I grew up going to as a little girl, and Queens, I mean, it was the first time the women came back in 52 years, which was just being there was really surreal. I think I do a much better job now at pausing in the big moments and really celebrating the little wins. It's so easy to get ahead of yourself, especially when you're younger. You know, you're always looking forward to the next thing that you have to accomplish. So I think the older I get, I'm really appreciating these moments and spending a little more time in the present moment to celebrate and appreciate how far I've come too.
I love that. What do you hope people remember most about your impact, whether it's on the court or off?
On the court, how I competed and how I treated people even when I was playing, sportsmanship. Off the court, again, just how I treat people. Behind the scenes especially, you know, everyone working at the tournaments and giving their time, just really appreciating everyone and being really gracious.
As an athlete, I think we learn so many character traits that are so important in life. Do you ever think those traits are going to be helpful in business or whatever you want to do?
100%. I think discipline, you can use that off court, and in life that's really going to help you. Not panicking when things aren't going the right way. You're going to have to be able to adapt. I think that's extremely important.
Love that.
You know, go with the flow and just still go after it.
You've shown an interest in supporting women in business. What sparked that passion?
I'd say just my life here. I'm surrounded by so many strong women on tour, and just seeing that day in and day out is so empowering. A lot of the women, Sloan, for example, have branched out and started their own companies. Everyone I'm surrounded by today, like, we're kind of all of our own bosses, which is really, really cool.
You got to see it to be it.
Yeah.
So what have you learned from tennis that translate into how you think about business and investing? Because investing is also so important.
Yeah, one is trust the process. Instant gratification is not always the best, especially when it comes to investing. Stay disciplined, stay the course.
Do you have an investment plan, an investment advisor, and how would the WTA help? Do they help?
Yes, they do help. They have a thing called the Financial Fair, which you can, as players, sign up for, and you go in and you get a ton of information on these kind of things. That's the most important thing, educating yourself. At a young age, I started making money, and I think I was kind of silly. I didn't have all this stuff that I know now. So it's really important to educate yourself and to make sure you have people around you that will help you. So I have a financial advisor. I do have a budget where I can still spend if I want to for some things, but the older I get, it's so important to save, especially for my family and when I'm done with tennis.
If you were to start your own brand or invest in a venture, what values would you want that brand to reflect?
The most important value would be integrity. Making a lot of money is great with something, but I really want to help people and put something out there that is going to help and change someone's lives, not just make money off of it.
How important would it be to have women involved in your company?
Very important.
Why?
I think for the younger generation too, just showing you know, as a woman, you can do it. You can break barriers. I think just women empowerment and girl power is so extremely important. That's what I would want to do.
What advice would you give to young women, especially athletes who want to take ownership of their financial futures?
I'd say start early. Start educating yourself about financial literacy as early as you can. Ask questions. There's no such thing as a dumb question. You want to really learn and take ownership of your own finances and then start saving.
Asia, always a pleasure to be with you. I really enjoyed listening to you and learning from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Tracy. Thank you.